Hello once again, it's appleandapps.com. This time we're checking out Rival Knights, which is the latest game from Gameloft, and it offers a medieval jousting type setup, so we'll jump right in and show you what this game has in store for you in action. See, we got the nice little animated setup. You see the deluxe 3D visual design at work. And then you gotta have options for boosts. You can see the breakdown that our green banner is better when it comes to the horse and the power. Their defense is a little bit better. Missed the start. And so, as you're building it up, you just time to try to hit in that green section. And then you want to aim for the finest spot. Took him out. That was pretty good. This is kind of the first boss battle, so you got to beat him twice to get rid of him. Let's see if we can do better this time. Perfect start. Building up speed. And then just drag right to pinpoint precision. Got him in the head. And then you see the ragdoll physics of the bodies as they are taken out, and then you see the breakdown of how our horse speed and power were able to overcome their shield. Then you got some little story action and some pretty neat art design. And so the game is going to be free to play, and it has a relatively familiar setup. So you got some gemstones. So there's a 5-league setup, which each one introducing 5 kind of bosses to battle through. It's kind of like the Fast and Furious game style, or CSR Racing, anything like that. And so here's the upgrades you have at your disposal. You can upgrade your helmet, your armor, your horse, your lance. Unlock some special ability action. And then you can also go into events. You see some Facebook stuff. And so let's try one of these battles. This is going to be an online multiplayer setup. And so you have that single player campaign as well as the online multiplayer. Taking them out. Pinpoint precision, if I do say so myself. And then a bunch of wins will level you up to get onto these leaderboards. And then the game kind of has this CSR Racing type of setup where you're going to have 5 kind of bosses to battle for 5 different sectors. So there's 25 kind of major boss kind of action thing. And then you also have a limited number of seals. Each event's going to cost 1 seal, so it's kind of like a gas tank in CSR Racing. The game is free to play. And so you have that pretty lengthy single-player campaign, but you kind of have to stop along the way. Just here, our royal seals actually got refilled, but if you do run out, you're out of luck. And so there's also different kind of matchups. So there's ones where it gives you special items, or there's the King of the Hill where it's a sequence of battles, or then there's just the straight head-to-head joust or the boss battles. It mainly comes down to the same thing of timing up the start, and then you can use the boost, but just maximizing speed, and then maximizing the aim of your joust. We've seen jousting games in the App Store before. I mean, Joust Legends came out a little while back. There's also Night Storm. Oh, that was so good. Flew him completely off the horse. And this is essentially game loss variation. It's really nothing more than that. I mean, there's tons of unlockables. The online multiplayer integration is seamless. There's just all that kind of PvP tournament action. Tons of upgrades to your horse and your armor and your lance and your weapons. Lance is your weapon. And then you gotta appreciate the 3D design that's at work. So far we haven't come across really any major gameplay variation, but it might be down the road since there are going to be 25 major kind of boss battles. And then you've seen the in-app purchases. They're going to be tied to upgrading your armor and abilities, or replenishing your seals, or using gems for specials and boosts. So we hope you enjoyed our Apple and Apps in Action video. Again, Rival Knights is going to be free. It's universal for all iOS devices. And we hope you enjoyed our Apple and Apps in Action video. We'll play one more time. We'll use one of these speed boosts since we got 3 for free. That was nearly perfect. I got one good in there. Knocked him way off. And we'll talk to you next time.